What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts whether you should buy an RS AREO. So, last weekend I had an opportunity to sail an RS AREO. Normally I sail a laser radial 4.7, and the AREO is such a cool boat. I can't stress enough how much fun that boat was. It was probably about 12 to 15, I'd say. I was in the 5, which is the smallest of the 3 rigs, and I had a hell of a lot of fun out there on the water. And now we're just going to kind of dive into the boat. So obviously the boat, a couple big differences on this boat is you hoist the sail up. Instead of more of a traditional, you slide the sail on like on a laser. And also, what's amazing about this boat is it weighs 68 pounds. Not 150 pounds, 68 pounds, which is unheard of. Like, this boat, it weighs so much, and it's fiberglass and everything, but that is the exact same weight almost as an Opti, which is amazing. That a boat the same length as a laser, weighs 68 pounds, and has similar sail areas and even bigger sail areas than any laser can offer, which is really hard to believe. But obviously the boat is fitted with a carbon fiber mast, top and lower, just like a laser now in the radial, and obviously and a carbon fiber boom, and on the foil is on the trailing edge, it has like a little kind of carbon looking strip, which is really cool, I'd say. Now the biggest difference is when it comes to sailing it, it's definitely a little bit more of a tweaky boat. You gotta be a little bit more sensitive when you're steering it, and that took a little bit getting used to, but it's really a fun boat. Once you kind of figure it out after a couple of races, I kind of was starting to understand how the boat performed, and it's so much easier to start on a starting line because it weighs so little. You can immediately just come to a complete stop and then accelerate. So, and plus I feel like it has more maneuverability too, which really I think helps when it comes to a starting line, because you can quickly just pinch up. Now, it was a little bit harder to back when the sail to go backwards, but I think starts on it are just easier. But obviously a big thing is with this boat is it is a very fragile boat. I mean, it's some of the littlest collisions could end up in like a catastrophic damage for the boat, which it could almost be totaled after like not that big of a bang. On a laser, they're built like tanks. They're durable. You can whack them and stuff. It's gonna take a while for that to sink. And what's really nice is how the outhaul and cutting hammer are on the rail, fed on both sides of the rail, so you don't have to like reach in to go grab it. They're right there for you. Now you do have to reach in and grab the vang. I wish the vang was incorporated like that, but you need the extra purchase stuff. I get it. The vang wasn't that hard. I had it tied around my hiking strap, and I thought it worked pretty well. Kind of like what I do on my laser, but yeah. Now, let's talk about, would I choose an RS AREO over a laser? Yes, on the performance size and the fun and the racing part and the fun part, yes, I would. Now, unfortunately, there isn't really a fleet, so you're kind of stuck in a laser. Do I think I could see the AREO dialing into a boat that might become more of a junior boat? Maybe. The reason why I'm just not so sure about that is because it's not that durable of a boat, it's a lot of the kids on starting lines are going to be banging them around and chips and holes and everything. Just, I don't know. It just doesn't really seem like a junior boat, but I really think that they should make like a rotomold kind of version of it for juniors. And then once you get into the adult kind of Olympic level, that's when you go to that boat. Now, the one thing I noticed that was a little bit hard for me to, well, actually no, it wasn't that hard, but it could be hard for some people, was you gotta flick it in the little mast cleat, because the very top of because it's on a halyard hoisting system. You have to make sure you're getting that top little cleat. So that was a little bit tricky, but I got it first try. But what really was the hard part was getting it out. Like, took me a lot of tries. Now I know some people just, just flip them over, pop them out. I already pulled it up and stuff, so I wasn't going to do that. But I guess you could just take the out hull Cunningham, detach that in the vang, and then take it down like a laser sail, kind of, maybe, I don't know. That's a possibility. But I definitely liked how active of a boat it was. For the amount of, like, I don't know. It's like it's a very active boat, so it's not a slouching around boat. Once you get like up on a plane, oh, the boat felt so alive. Like, it just clicked as soon as you go on a nice fast little reach. Oh, the thing was amazing, and it takes probably about, and that wasn't that much wind. I can't only imagine how fast you'd be going in a 9 in that wind, but it takes a lot of wind for a laser to get going like the way I think I was going today. I mean, yeah, yesterday. Yeah. But I definitely think that the Arrow should be looked into again to becoming an Olympic boat. It has a lot of potential, but yeah, the fleet was amazing. Now the price for what you get, it really isn't that much more than a laser. It's about 10 grand. The laser's about kind of just 7, 8, kind of right in that little time frame. But we gotta consider that's like a stock laser without coming with all the extra accessories like carbon stuff. And this, it already comes with it. So I mean, it's really a no-brainer to be honest. But also the rudder, it's so much easier to like lift it and lower it. A laser you can lift and lower it, but it's not as easy. So I feel like that's kind of a disadvantage for a laser. But also what's really nice is I know like on all of RS's boats, and just like on the RS Viva which I sailed, it has like, for the dagger board where you put it in, it has like a fabric-y kind of thing, a liner. So and the hole is exactly the size for it. So it's nice and tight, so it doesn't ride up like a laser does. Where on a laser you have to buy this one little plastic kind of piece that pushes it forward, versus this, it from the factory, boom, it works. And plus it's just nice and tight, it protects it and everything. I thought that was a really nice feature. But another thing I really liked about it is, like, so the end of on the boom, on the out hull, you have like a little knot. Actually, no, let me back up a minute. So you have a webbing strap on that's permanently attached to the sail that you loop around the boom. And then you attach a little hook to there's a hook, and then a line goes through the hook, and then on the back of the boom, you have your little figure 8 in the line, and it holds it in the boom, which is a really nice feature. And also, the Cunningham has a little deal suit where you go through the clue, like on a laser, but then it has another one of those little holders where you tie have a little figure 8 and it just holds it, and you push it in, so it can't go up. And the nice thing about the Vang is it has a little shackle. Personally, I don't really like shackles because I tend to lose them, so I would probably put a quick pin on it. But yeah. But also, I didn't get tired hiking. Like, I was overpowered. I felt a little bit, but I probably didn't have like some of the right controls. But I thought I did, but I don't know. But I was not tired at all from hiking. Like, I could have stayed out there like another couple hours, like 2-3 hours, and do the same wind conditions, and I would have been fine. I had hiking pads on. It's nice and round, and oh, it's so nice to hike on it. Would not be saying the same about a laser, to be honest. And also, my arms were not tired at all from sheeting the main. Although it's more power and stuff, and yeah. Not tired at all. Like, no biggie. Now, one thing is, it's not as comfortable to go downwind. To be honest, upwind is the more comfortable position to be in than downwind. You kind of got like squat, sit, kneel, kind of. I was kind of playing around with a bunch of different like little positions to kind of see which position would work the best. And I kind of just found out that kind of like kneeling, kind of squatting, kind of worked the best. But yeah, that's just something that takes time in the boat. Yeah. Would I recommend? I would recommend, if you're thinking about debating between the two, I'd buy the Arrow. I know there might not be as big of a fleet, but just the performance was just like, I've never sailed a boat like that. I mean, maybe the next comparable kind of boat like that, except being a double-handed boat, would be the 29er. That's like that's probably the most comparison boat I could really think of to the Arrow. Lightweight, fast, a little bit twitchy, but sketch. But yeah, I absolutely love the RS AREO, guys. Like, oh, it was so much fun out there on the water in that boat. Like, just, if you think about it, get the Arrow. There is the next big thing. And yeah. So, yeah. I've been looking at some of the stats from my YouTube channel, and I have a lot of views. Like on a couple of my videos, I have like 56 views, I think, on the last one. I think 50 something, yeah. So, but there's only 5 people subscribed. Where's the other like 50? Come on, guys, subscribe. Join it, guys. Be sure to smash the like. You gotta like the videos, guys. Subscribe, like, and comment anything really. Just comment whatever you guys want me to, what type of video you want me to do next. I'll do anything, really. Sailing related, not sailing related, car related, F1 related, America's Cup related, vlogs, anything, really, that you guys would be interested in. So be sure to leave a comment. But as always, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. But just like that, this vlog's over, and I'm out.